guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Life Like Bunny. I am Bunny, the life that is of. I have got another video for you guys. If you've not read the title, today's video is me talking about fat phobia and how fat phobia is not only rooted in racism, it itself is just straight up racism. There's no ifs or buts about it. Fat phobia is rooted in the hatred or the dislike or the whatever of black people. Fat phobia. What is the fat phobia? If you do not know fat phobia, people might say, before I define it, some people might say, I don't have fat phobia. I'm not afraid of fat people. Yeah, you dickhead. Fat phobia does not mean literal fear, okay? You won't see a fat person in the street and run away. No. However, the literal street that is made in this country, the pedestrian walkway, it is not big enough for fat people. For example, if you're in a couple and both of you happen to be big people, you won't be able to hold hands on this motherfucking pavement. So fucking holding hands is only for the skinnies on the pavement. That is what I mean by fat phobia, as in like the society we're living in is genuinely hating and quite frankly acts like we're afraid of accommodating for people who are fat or people who are other. It is fucked up. I hate fat phobia and I know for a fact that it's rooted in racism. It's rooted in the hatred of black people. You know why? Because, right? When these motherfucking people came to Africa and saw all of us looking very, very endowed, the men look very healthy, the women look very healthy. We look like literally how you would show an alien who a human being looked like, right? If aliens were like, show us a depiction of a real human being that is healthy and safe, you would have showed them the African person. That is how healthy we looked. Of course, there is like tribes in Africa where people are smaller, like the pygmies. But on average, African people, we are tall, big, beautiful people because we have the abundance of resources. We have abundance of food, the land is fertile as fuck, abundance of resources, abundance of everything. And the community, the way it's set up, is set up to take care of each other, which means people are not going without. Okay? That is the African way. That's the African system before colonization tried to fuck it up. And then when these missionaries come to our fucking country, they notice how much healthier looking we all are. They notice all these, and instead of saying like, oh my God, you're so healthy, how can we trade with you legally? No. First of all, they committed motherfucking atrocities as fuck. And the next thing, what did they do? Start to write motherfucking discriminational laws, discriminational science, saying that we are more fat. Because apparently we eat unhealthy. Apparently the more unhealthy you eat, the more fat you are, which is so stupid. Because, yes, unhealthy foods can make you fat, blah, blah, blah. However, that is not the only reason why people gain weight. People gain weight because resources are being taken away from them, okay? That is the reason. For example, in modern day, going back from, slavery times, modern day, like, black communities, they are purposefully not adding stores there for people to buy fresh food. They are purposefully, what is it called? Yeah, it is like fresh food store. So you're going to have to fucking go to McDonald's or KFC because those are the only shops to let to be near you, and that perpetuates the problem of having to eat unhealthy. And that does not mean you're going to be fat or whatever, because there's very skinny people eating very unhealthy and they don't fucking gain weight. It is entirely your genetics sometimes, okay? To be big, it is your genetics most of the time. It is not something people can control. Going back to what I was saying, in Africa, very healthy people, and the fucking missionaries comes talking about, when they're writing their science, talking about, oh, the African woman is more endowed with their big fucking ass, the African man has got a bigger fucking dick. All these motherfucking stereotypes are the reason why fat phobia exists. So when you come to this country as a black woman, they are going to treat you lesser because they think you being bigger equals to being lesser, because they've treated bigger people lesser, because they associated being bigger with being African. Literally, an example is the lady Sarah Batman in Paris. She was literally treated horribly and put on display all over motherfucking Europe just because she was bigger than the average fucking person in this country. What the fuck? I think it's entirely fucking racist, because white women who are just as big as Sarah Batman are not being put on a motherfucking center stage. And I know white women are big, okay? They are meant to withstand the fucking cold. They've got big arms, they've got big legs, because you're supposed to. Because if you are literally skinny as fuck white women, you're not going to survive the motherfucking winter. So if you were trying to talk about who is bigger, white people, white women especially, not even white men, white men are big and tall motherfucking people. So it's really ridiculous and crazy that they went out of their way to convolute this reality and make it seem like it's the African people that were too big and too everything, and therefore fat phobia stems from that. And that's why white women literally go out of their way to try and be as skinny as they can be, because they literally take having a big ass as an offense. Okay, not anymore now that they're getting BBLs, but previously, white women literally, to insult her, tell her she has a big ass. Tell her your ass is big in those jeans, and then she will literally cry, and then you're not her friend who doesn't like her. This is them. But with a black woman, tell us our ass is flat, then we're gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Did I not eat today? That's where, to me, I feel like if black women, we expect each other, or even our community expect us to be, you know, big bum, big tits, what does that say to the capitalistic society that thinks those qualities are fat? Okay, and not only fat, because fat is not bad. No, fat and therefore deserves to be treated like shit in this society. I think it's completely insane and bonkers that we've not drawn the line between, or the correlation between fat phobia being 100% racism. It's rooted in racism. It's rooted in the dehumanization of especially dark-skinned black women. Okay, dark-skinned black women. That's where fat phobia to me stems from. Okay, and in order to combat that motherfucking shit, we need to literally look out for black women. Fat, dark-skinned black women need to be looked out for more. Okay, like I keep saying this: if any world problems want to be fucking solved, help and take care of black women first, especially dark-skinned black women first. You will see how the problems are gonna suddenly get solved. However, you like to pretend that we exist in a microcosm or whatever fucking bullshit, that your biases are gonna stay with you and they're not gonna fucking trickle into wider society, to a point where it trickles into policy making, because when these motherfuckers come and say, let's give fat people Ozempic, that has not been truly tested in long-term case studies and all this shit, there's not enough evidence to show what this fucking Ozempic bullshit is going to do to the human body in 50 fucking years. We have no idea, we have no fucking clue. But you think somebody being big is doing a moral bad to a point where you're gonna forcefully inject them with drugs as if they are one of the mentally ill people. And I also think mentally ill people shouldn't be forcefully be given drugs either. I don't think that's true. But however, a healthy individual being given fucking weight loss drugs that are not fully tested is an insane thing that we've accepted. Everybody's accepted it. I see zero protest to don't give fucking people fucking Ozempic. We don't even know if this Ozempic is gonna be given to children who are considered fat. We don't know. We do not know. Okay, and I heard somewhere how people are getting motherfucking heart conditions from these motherfucking Ozempic pills or Ozempic shots or whatever. I'm not sure about it, but it's what I fucking heard. And if one person is whispering it, it's chances that it's more. It's more. Where there is smoke, there is a fire. We need to do fucking better. We need to treat fat people as just any motherfucking person in society. Stop treating fat people like they're doing a moral bad, because you're the one morally failing by literally treating them like shit. And on top of that, like I keep saying, it is racist. It's driven in the hatred of black women, because white women couldn't fucking compare, or when they did compare, we were the same. If a white woman is big and a black woman is big, they're on the same motherfucking stage. They're literally just two women. However, the white woman is gonna make herself motherfucking skinny as fuck, so in comparison she can I'm extra white or some motherfucking nonsense that they think they're gonna get awards for. Think about that, people. And that's it for today's video. Do not forget to like it, comment your thoughts down below. What do you think? Do you also, like me, believe that fat phobia is 100% motherfucking rooted in racism and the hatred specifically of black dark-skinned women? Comment your thoughts down below, because this is what I think. Share the video with whoever would whoever will find it useful, and do not forget to eat pussy, suck dick, and everything in between. You're the sun that shines in my pussy, in my pussy, in my pussy. Mwah. Bye bye, guys. I said bye bye, guys. I said bye bye, guys. I told them bye bye, and they were guys. They were bye bye, guys. guys. Guys, are they bi? But are they straight? No, they are bi. Oh God, it's so nice to be back with my regular camera, my regular shooting perspective. Woo-wee! Herring. Lifing. But we're back. And that's today's video. Okay, so basically, right,